Welcome to a new JavaScript project in which we are going to create a simple list, just like a to-do list, in which we are going to have some items and we can delete them also, and we can search for them also. By default means I am having some of the items, but I'm soon going to add all the functionality. This will be a bit complicated project. Actually, to-do list seems to be simple project, but they are actually not. They have many functionalities and they can test a lot of things. So this is the structure right now. I'm doing it in CodePen. Here is the editor and here is the full view I have opened. So the main thing is that we are going to use Bootstrap for this project, but for the first thing, let's go to the HTML quickly. See, the header is there, which contains the simple list and this search item input field for that. Then the container is there, which is having this add items. See, most of these classes are Bootstrap classes, card body and all these things. And then this text and submit is there. So, and then the items is there, which I have by default. I filled some of them like this. So how to add Bootstrap in CodePen? So to add Bootstrap in CodePen, let me open this CSS and I just have to come here and then search for Bootstrap, and yeah, Twitter Bootstrap, save and close. But for it to reflect, I have to come here and I have to refresh it and see the project is so nicely done. Everything is done, all of these things are done. So sometimes Bootstrap is good also, although I don't like Bootstrap much, but it is sometimes good for quickly to show something else. Like right now we are going to learn JavaScript. So after that, let me do one thing. I don't want this, I want the JavaScript part. So let me have it till here because I want to see some of the HTML also, so that you all also can see the HTML. So first we are going to select this form, this add form we are going to select. So let me select it. So const form equal to document dot get element by id add form. Then similarly I'm going to get the items, this UL I'm going to get, which contains all this milk and all these things. So this unordered list I want to get. So let me call it item list and document.get element by id items. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the form submit event. So form, see, the form is wrapping this input this. So add item, this form, it is wrapping text and submit button. So I am going to target that form dot add event listener, add event listener, submit comma add item. So this, what is this add item? Add item is a function which is been called whenever I click on the submit or whenever I enter the submit. So this is a form, we can do it like this. So function add item, we can get an E from the form, okay. So but when we get the E, the thing which we do is E dot prevent default, so that it doesn't do the natural thing. So we have to do this E dot prevent default because we are not submitting to a server from here. Then we want to get the input value is the value which we will enter here. So let me do that. Const new item equal to document dot get element by id item dot value. So this, yeah, so this item dot value I'm getting, and then so what is this item? This item is here, this item. So whatever we enter here, this item will come here. The value of this search field is the item dot value. So let me show that quickly. So console dot log new item, control S, we can do it here, and let me inspect it here. Cannot read property, it's okay. So let me do anything here like milkshake. Okay, go back. Okay, I have to refresh it, I think. Yeah, so milkshake is coming. So these all things are coming because of this, our CodePen. So that's why I sometimes prefer to do it in VS Code instead of CodePen. It's okay. It's okay if I started it here, it's okay. We will continue it here only. So the next thing is that whatever we submit here, see milkshake we were submitting, so I want to show it at the end of the list. So for that it will be very easy. We were first going to create a new li element. See, everything is in see, everything is in this li thing is there. So to create new element, let me open this. We are going to use something like this only to create it. So the classes will be like this. Use something like this means the classes will be something like this, const li. So we're going to create a new element, document dot create element. It is known, the element will be li, then li dot class name. We are adding a class to it, and that class will be known as the list group item, which is again a bootstrap class which is there in all the li's. So let me copy this list group item, and then what I'm doing, li dot append child I am using, and in means in li we are appending something. So whatever we give inside this, we are appending that. And we are appending document dot create text node, and this new item, as we have seen a new item, whatever we give here, say milkshake, it will be there. So what it is giving, it is creating a new text node here. So inside li, just like inside li, this curd is there, tomato is there, and with the list group item is there. So it will create like this. Okay, so after that, what we are going to do, we are going to do item list. See this item list, which is the ul item list, where it is, yeah, this item list is this item. So it is which is the ul. So item list dot append child li. So let me save it and let me refresh it. Milkshake, let me submit it, and yeah, we are having some problem. So let me check it out. What is the problem? li.appendChild, appendChild, where is appendChild? See, this things happens. So let me cross it, let me save it, let me refresh it, and let me do a milkshake, submit it. Yeah, I got the milkshake. And I want to show one more thing. See this li, the group item and milkshake, just like here it was there, tomato. We now have to add this button also, but you got the point. See, this milkshake is inside it. This create text node did that. Okay, so next thing we, as I have told, we have to do is to add this button and add this delete button. So let us add this delete button now. So for that, yeah, after this const delete button equal to document dot, again we are going to create element and it will be button, and then delete button dot class name. And now what will be the class name? Again it will be like this only. See, the delete button class name here is what? See, delete button class name is this complete. So we just need to copy it, and button danger, bootstrap button is small, float right bootstrap, and this delete we are going to use. This is a bit important. I'm going to show why we are using this delete. So after that, delete button dot append child, and again we are going to create the text node. So let me copy this text node, but this will be a big X. See, we have done like this here also, and then li dot append child delete button. So let me save it, and I have to refresh it here also. It is gone because it is not actually saved in some database or local storage, so it will be gone. So milkshake I am going to do, and then okay, so again some issues, so let me debug it again. See, these things get caught up very easily. Oh, access not defined. Yeah, so I got it. This is just a string, not some variable or something. Yes, the milkshake have got this also. Now one more thing, let me, if I have opened this only, so let me quickly show it. See, this is the milkshake and this is this, and there is nothing different from this tomato which I have created. So everything like this. So this is how we work with DOM. We just create everything which is like this. So this append child and all with the help of this. So now the delete thing is been done, but the delete thing is not working. We need to add functionality to the delete button. So this is the functionality which we are going to do. So for that, let me close it for a time being. So we are going to have another event here, which is item list. So if you understand with item list, what is item list? Item list is the whole UI, whole unordered list, this whole thing. So a very good logic will be done here. I will tell you soon. Event, we are not adding the listener to each row, but item list, which is the item. Let me show again, which is the items, and items is this id. Okay, so add event list now, add event list now, click event will be there, and the remove item. Remove item is a function which we are going to create. So let me do it here. Function remove item, again the e will come. So if e dot target, this e dot target is there, and we can e dot target value we all know, but we can get the class also from here. Class list dot contains delete. So I told one thing, this delete which we are going to add, this is for a thing. So that thing is that if so each delete button only have this delete class. So wherever we click, it doesn't matter, only when you click on this delete button, that's why we choose the unordered list, everything here. But whenever we choose or click on the delete button only, then only the logic will work. So let me come here like this, inside the if statement. So if we click on the delete button, then we are going to show the confirm. Confirm is like an alert. It is in the browser, you will see soon. So it runs if I click on the okay. So if are you sure, so we are asking, we are taking permission before deleting. We're just right because the user can click not knowingly also, so that's why we're doing this. So like this, are you sure, then const li equal to e dot target dot parent element. So what is this? So before removing, let me show you what is this actually. Let me save it, let me refresh it. Milkshake, submit, inspect, console. Yeah, so when I am clicking here, I will get this, are you sure? If I click cancel, nothing will happen, means it came till here, but after that it didn't came. Then if I click OK, then this will run. So see, this delete is actually a button inside this delete is here. So we are choosing the parent of it. What is the parent of it? e.target.parent element is this li. So this li will be chosen. So this li, if I see here, it is the milkshake. Okay, so now I just have to delete it. So let me remove it. Then from item list, this item list, which is the ul dot remove child li. Let me save it. Let me close it. Let me refresh it. And milkshake, submit, remove, okay, gone, remove, okay, gone, remove, okay, gone, remove, okay, gone. Okay, so like this we can do it. And then after that, what we are going to do, we are going to add the logic for search. So only the search is remaining, so we are going to add the logic for that. So again, to add the logic, we have to first choose it. So let me come here, then const filter equal to document dot get element by id filter. So what is this filter? This id. So this input box, this is the filter. So let me close it. Okay, so after that, again we have to add a event listener. Filter dot add event listener key up comma filter items. So now let us create this. Function filter items, we are again going to get this e. After this, const text equal to e dot target dot value. So whatever we type here, we are getting it at e dot target dot value, but we are converting it to lower case. This we are doing it for a reason, because we are going to convert this also into lowercase, so that the checking the filtration logic, it is equal. Generally we do it like this. Either you can change it to lowercase or to an uppercase, it doesn't matter. So to lowercase, and then we are getting, we will get all the li's which are there in the project. So const items equal to item list dot get element by tag name. So get element by tag name, so it can get every element by the name of li which is there in this. So actually I want to show something. Console.log of items. I want to show what is it there in the item, because it's very important. So let me refresh it. And let me quickly add milkshake also. Okay, so inspect console. So it will get fired, and when I search something here, it will get fired. and I have a key up event. Okay, I didn't told what is a key up event, so whatever I type it here, it will come. So that is a key up event. Yeah, I have a key up. So let me search. Okay, get element by tag name. Item.get element by tag name is not a function, so means I have done something spelling wrong. So get element by tag name is not a function because it is not get element by tag name, it is get elements by tag name. So we got something nice. It's okay. So every time I type something, it gives the key up event. But the main thing is not, I want to show what is this item. So this items which I am getting get elements by tag name. So what it is actually, it is a HTML collection which will contain all our allies. All the, actually we have right now we have 4 allies in the project. So this HTML collection. So what is HTML collection? It is a array like thing, but it is not array, and it doesn't have any of the newer array methods. Actually I want to use a newer array method like for each and all those things. It doesn't. If I open it and go to the proto, it doesn't have all those things. If you open a proto of an array, it will have all the methods like the array method, which ES6 methods like for each filter, whatever is there, it will be there, but it is not there. So what I need to do, I need to convert it to a array, because I want to use for each. I don't want to use the old for loop or something. So the best way to convert anything which is array like thing to an array is using the spread operator. It is dot 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 I will do, and then items I will do. So what it will do, it is first spread it, and then this array is there, it will convert it into an array. So this is the best way to convert it into an array. And then for each I can run here, for each item so const item name equal to item dot first child dot text content. Okay, so I want to again show something. Console.log of item, I want to show what is this item, and what is this item name, what I'm doing. So let me save it. Let me inspect. I have to do a refresh also every time. Then let me type 1. Just time I have typed. So as I have told, this items, everything it will come this, and we are looping through it for each for each. So this item is nothing but this ally. So what we are doing, the first child we are getting, first child is that only, and we are getting what is the name inside it, like code or text content, anything. So this is the item name, so this is coming here. This is how we can get the item name here. Okay, so let me, so we are getting the name, whatever is there, say milk, egg, curd and tomato we are getting. Okay, so after that we just have to use the filter logic, which will be very easy actually. See, so we are going to do if item name Yeah, again, see, we have whatever we have chosen here, we are doing it to a lowercase, we are changing it to a lowercase. So this also we are going to change it to a lowercase. So case doesn't matter. So lowercase dot includes text, then item dot style dot display equal to block. If it is there, then it will be a block. So this is a very good trick to hide it, because the next thing will be, as you might have guessed, the next thing will be item dot display, item dot style dot display what, none. So we are going to give it a none. Let me save it, and now let me refresh it. Now okay, let me do one more thing. Let me add it. Okay, so now if I give m, see, three things have m, so these three things happen. See, m is here, m is here, m is here, then mil, this thing account. So our project is working completely. So this completes our project. Hope you liked it. It was a bit complex, but you learned a lot of things. Thank you for watching this. Hi, welcome to a new project in which we are going to create a line through effect using JavaScript, and a bit of CSS also is there. So I have opened a new project with index.html, main.js and style.css. They're all empty right now, and I have opened my Brave browser also in the site. So let me go to the index, and yeah, so with tab I can create this new. So let me write line through. Let me link my CSS also. Yeah, it is styles.css, and at the end of the body my main also, main.js. okay, and this will have a very simple HTML structure. So div dot line, a line, div with the class of line, then h1 with the id of text, and in this there will be we love to code. You can have anything else. So let me save it, and let me start it with the live server, the famous plugin for our opening any HTML project. So to open here, let me go here. Okay, so it is looking like this right now. So nothing is there, just an h1 is there. So let me quickly, now I will go to our styles.css. I want to have some styles because it is looking very bland. So let me go to Google Fonts, and you can see that how we can use Google Fonts in the project also. So what do I need? I need this pop-in seems good, so I'm clicking it here, and just let's try to select this regular. So it will open this, then I have to go to embed, then I have to go to imports. So, and this is the thing which we are going to use. Let me close it, and just we have to import it like this, and it will be there. So after that, some basic styling like box sizing, border box, body, background color, yeah, background color is FFC 600. Actually, I like this yellow color a lot, so I put this a lot in the background, this yellow color. Font family, so the new Google font which we have just imported, when we are going to use it, we have to use this name and inside a quote. Poppins, comma, sans serif. If it is not available, then it will go to sans serif, which is by default it is there. Height is 100, vertical height, overflow is hidden. We see the font have changed, and then let us style the h1 also. H1 font size, the font size we are going to increase it, and vertical width, yeah, we can use vertical width also for the, see, it will show like this. Font weight is bold, margin is 0, position absolute. We are going to center it top 50%. So this is another way of centering instead of using the flex and all. This is the old way, but it is required sometime in the project. Top 50%, left 50%. See, it came here. Transform, translate, minus 50%, comma 50%. Now text align is center. Z index is 1 and the width is 100%. We love to code. I think I messed up something. Yeah, I messed up this. Yeah, so now it is in the perfect center how I wanted it. So now let's go ahead. For this line through effect, we want a line which should move from between this code, exactly from the middle. So let us do that. Yeah, as I told, there is a bit of CSS involved in this project, but we'll soon go into the JavaScript because it is mainly a JavaScript thing. But yeah, CSS is also there. Background color is FFF. Yeah, it is right. Border radius is not coming. Border radius is coming. It is 50 px. And height is 2, vertical width, yeah, see, it came. And width is 0. Okay, so we just hidden it, and there is a reason for that. Okay, so after that, position will be absolute, top is 50%, we will hide it, left is -1, vertical width, transform, actually we want it to come from the left side, transform, translate y is minus 50%, and animation, we are going to give animation. The animation name will be grow, 3-second, linear, forwards, and z index will be 2. So let me save it, so you will not see anything. So for that, add keyframe grow 2 with 120 vertical. So this is what will happen. This will go from here. That's why we are bringing it from the left, and then we are growing it. So this is our line. So now we are going to have a cool line effect, because see, you can think the line effect is over, but we will show the line in a way that it will appear as if it is coming from below the alphabet. See, now right now it is been shown as if it is coming over the alphabet. The reason is that line z index is 2 and this h1 z index is 1, so it is because of that. So that font is below and the line is above, but will we will not bring it back, but we will show it in a way that you will see that some of the alphabet it will be up, some of the alphabet it will be down, it will be behind it. So let us not talk, let me not talk, and let me make it main.js const text equal to document dot get element by id text. So we are just selecting this text we are just selecting it. Then let me make it a bit big. Then const text array equal to just an text, right? Text dot inner text dot split. So what does this will do? Let me console.log and show you what this will do. Text, because what we are doing, we are getting that inner text which is we love to code, then we are splitting it, so it will give us an array. Cannot read property elit of undefined text. Why it is showing us get animation? I don't know why it changes. Get, now it is okay. Yeah, now it is okay. Yeah, so as I was telling you, when we are using this split, so what we are getting an array of everything which is split. So this is just a split method which is available with array. Okay, so let me close it, I don't want it. And then after that, const new, actually we are creating a new element. So document dot create element h1, we are creating this element h1. So by create element, you can create any new element, new el dot inner html, and now with that inner html, inside that inner html means inside that h1, what we are going to put, See, here we have using inner text. Inner HTML means we can give some HTML also. So here we are going to, what we are going to give, we are going to give this text array, which we have just seen what it is. The text array, it is an array of this, all of these things we love to code, separated by comma. So map, we are going to map through it, letter, then what we are going to show. See, by map we can change that content. So span, letter, we are showing that letter inside it, yeah, and then span will be closed. Okay, so again, if you want to see what is inside this new one, I will show you. Let me save it. So let me see if everything is right. Yeah, so they see this one is coming from 4, which is array, as I have told, like this, and this one, see, h1 is there, which we have just created an element h1, and then after span w is there, e is there, and then after that comma 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 is there. So this is like this. Okay, so now let me remove both of them. Document dot body dot, in body we are appending this on newly created element el. So let me do that and see, we love to code will come like this, right? With, because of the span and all, it will come like this. But the first thing is that we don't want it to come like this. So what we are going to do here, did I did something wrong here? No. Yeah, okay, so after this I have to join it. So what will that join do? Join will, okay, I should have shown you this thing. So let me show again. Console.log new one. Yeah, we are joining it. See, you might think where it has gone. Actually, it is just above it. Now we have actually two h1. One is one which we have created here, another which we have created programmatically. That we have done for a reason. I will show you that also first. See, this span is already there, we love the code, and this is another span which is also there, another h1 which is also there, which is also we love to code. Exactly, it is above it. And if I do this new year, see, it will now come like this. So we are joining it, joining an array. So again a JavaScript thing. So let me remove it and let me save it. So we have imposed a same thing over the letters. So we have done this for a reason. We will soon get to know the reason. New year dot class list, or we are just adding a class to this overlay. This overlay anything. This is just a class name, nothing else. So what is this overlay? We go to styles. Overlay is z or z index 2. So see, now it is showing as if it is coming from behind it. So now you might have got what it just happened. So what is happening, there are two set of alphabets and there is a line. So first the first set of alphabet is there, then the line is there, then after that the next set of alphabet is there, which is just over it. So sort of it is sandwiched, that line is sandwiched between the two sets. So it is showing as if it is coming from behind it, but it is sort of sandwich. So and with that sandwich we will use a thing, because as I have told, see, now it is showing as if it is coming from behind it, so it is sandwich. So I can show it above it also. I'll tell you how we are going to do that. So this styles span is there, the letter is there, but the span, we are going to add one thing, style equal to, there will be a style for this. So in JavaScript we can do like this, create a CSS style like this, okay. And what we are going to do, we are going to call a function here, and that function will be known as random visibility. Just we are calling this function random visibility, and this function will be very easy. Function random visibility return math, not small but capital math dot random is less than 0.5. Actually when you do math dot random, it returns a number between 0 and 1. So if it is less than 0.5 means 50% chances are there that it will be less than 0.5. Then visibility hidden or visibility visible. So these two things we are having. So what will happen, this we are adding to the second one. As I have told you, second one is above everything, and this line is under it. So we are, some of the time we are making the visibility equal to hidden, means it will be not there, it will be gone. So it will come sort of, it is above it. If everything is right, we'll get it. See, now our project is complete. Now see what is happening. It is going above, means the visibility is hidden here, and then here it is going down, means visibility is visible, then here again it is hidden. So we'll check that also, that I am telling the right thing or not, or I am faking it. So this overlay is there, class overlay h1, which we have just added, and see, the visibility is hidden. Again this, the visibility is hidden, so that is gone, the programmatically created thing is gone. So what is happening, so it is gone. So it is appearing, as I have told you, it was actually line was at sandwich between that. So it is appearing above it. See, in this it is visible again. See, yeah, it is taking for that also. In this it is visible, so it is visible, so it is coming again as if it is down, hidden, visible. So you might have got it, but I am telling. So this completes our project. Hope you like this nice animation which we have done with the help of CSS and JavaScript. I will see you soon. Hi, welcome to a new JavaScript project where we are going to do the form validation in JavaScript, where we will actually learn to do it. So I have opened a simple folder, form validation, which have three empty files: index.html, main.js, and styles.css. So let's start it, and I have opened a browser also on the site. So let's start it. So this is VS Code. I will give not and tab. It will give me the basic bare mode, and then after that title will be form validation. Let me do the link, styles.css. Here the script will be there, main.js, and we save it. And this will be a bit big project, so I'm not going to tell much about the HTML. Means I'm not going to type the HTML actually. So let me copy it and I will explain it, of course, because we want to concentrate on the JS part. So this is my currently the HTML, which have a container, div container. Okay, think we have to complete it, this div. Yeah, so now it is okay. So yeah, this div container is still here. Then we have a header in which we have create account. Okay, so let me also go live with live server so that we can see it. See it in the browser. This with no styles. Okay, one more thing, I also need the font awesome library, which I have not imported. So this is the font awesome CDN, so I imported it. See these icons I'm getting. So what I'm going to tell, see this first, this div header is there in which create account is there, then a form is there, form wraps everything, and inside this control form we have a username label, and then input, then two class, first check circle exclamation, and one small tag with error message. So this we have for everything. See, for this email also we have, for password also we have, for retype password also we have, and then there is a submit button. This is the simple. So this all we are going to hide soon. So after that, what we are going to do, we are going to come to the styles.css. Since it will have again styles.css. So here also I'm not going to type much, but I will explain, because I am going to, this is again a JavaScript project, so we are going to concentrate on the JavaScript mainly. So let me save it and see. Yeah, it is already there, already came. Means we are selecting this Poppins font, then some initial thing, box sizing border box, background color my favorite yellow, and font family Poppins, display grid I'm centering it, align item center, justify content center, min height 100 vh, this we have to give, or else I will show you one thing. See, it will come there at the top, so this is required, then only it will be center, the margin is 0, then this container background color is FFF. So this container is this container, and border radius we have taken, box shadow we have taken, overflow hidden, max width is this 400, and this max width is 400 px, and max width is 100. Then border bottom header. So what is header? Header is create account. So create account, I have taken this border bottom, and then background color padding, and header h2, the margin 0 is taken. Okay, so let me have some more. Some more styles. Let me have all of them actually. And see, this is our form. This is looking like this. So from where we have to explain. Yeah, form padding and form control. Form control. This form control we are taking. Position is relative, and then form control label. Label is inline block, margin bottom. Form control input. This nice input. and then input focus also we are given. So if we focus it, it will come like this: success error. Okay, I will tell a bit about it in 1 second. The success error. So this is the error message colors, and then form control I, visibility is hidden. So this visibility is hidden means I, this is for a reason. This form control, see I, initially what we saw that circle and exclamation was been shown, but now it is not been shown. So because we have made the visibility is hidden, position we have also given the position, and then success circle, this visibility is visible, form, and this is again hidden, this small, the message is hidden, and this is just the button. So actually I want to check this too, and what I am telling this success, see this success and this error class, success is here, border color, success is for border color, and for this circle is circle is also there, for that also success is there, and error is also similar, exclamation mark is there. So we can check this also how it is coming. So what we are actually going to do, we are going to add it to the JavaScript, but right now we want to check how it is coming. So we can do that by, let me, this is the first one, this is the username one. So this thing we are going to do through JavaScript. So what I will show you, see like this it will be shown when there will be a success, and then here I will show error. So this is how the error will have error message also, success won't be having any message. Okay, so this I'm doing, saving it. Now it is like this. So now it's time for our JavaScript code for our main logic. So this I am going to explain completely. Const form equal to, yeah, first we are going to select everything. Document dot get element by id. We are selecting the form, selecting the form id. Okay, then after that const user name equal to document dot get element by id user name. Similarly, let me copy 2 more time, username after username, email, password, password 2, password 2. So what is this password 2? So email is this is password, and this is the password where we type the password again. Okay, so like this, and then form dot add event listener. So we are listening for the submit event. Then e, so we are using e, so we have to do, as it is a form, we have to prevent it from submitting it. E dot events default we have to do. Now what we are going to do, const username value equal to this username because it's selecting it. So if you do the dot value, it will give its value. And we want to use the trim function also, because sometimes what happens, the user types more thing in this. Suppose he can type like this and this, so I like this, so I want to trim all of this because he might have pressed it by mistake. So we can use the JavaScript function of trim. So let me copy it 4 times. So as you might have guessed, after username value, this will be email value. Okay, and this one also need to be changed, email, then password, password, password 2, password, password 2. Let me save it. So this is going to be very simple actually. If user name value triple equal to empty string, then, and see one important thing, this is on submit. This is on submit means when you submit the form only, then only the check will be done. So this is like this, nothing more sophisticated. It could have been more sophisticated also, but this is what we are doing. Every time we submit, it will check it, and it also very good behavior to do that. Set error for, this is a function which we are going to do, and when if it is an empty string and we are submitting user name. So in this function we are passing the username, this username, comma, a message we are passing, as I have told that in the case of error we will get a message also, but not in the case of success. Username cannot be blank. Okay, and then we also have an else part, set success for user name. Okay, so let me save it, and then function set error for, so this function set error for, okay, yeah, it is similar. I have an input which is the user, it can be anything else also, we are soon going to see that message, because we are going to use it again in all the password and on the email also. Okay, and then const form control equal to input dot parent input dot parent element. So why we are doing the input dot parent element? Because see, what is this username, this is coming from here, it is document dot get element by id username. So get element by id username is this, we want the parent of it, we are getting the parent of it, which is the div, which is the form control. So we want to get this. So if we do the parent of this parent thing is there, so we will get this. Okay, so after that I will soon tell you why we want to get a parent element, and after that const small equal to form control. Let me have a space properly. Form control dot query select small. So form control, if you come to form control, we can do a query selector on it and we will get this small, which is this. Okay, so this small we are doing, and then form control dot class name equal to form control error. So what we're doing, this error is there. So instead of this class name, we will change it to form control and error. So it is sort of overriding the form control, but it is also adding an error class. And we have seen, if we add error class, we will get that thing, the error icon and the message also. So okay, but for the message, we have to do one more thing. As I have told, this small, we are choosing it for a reason. Small dot inner text, inner text. See, by default also we have an inner text. See, we are choosing this tag actually. By default, error message is there. So we are going to change it to username cannot be blank. Let me save it. Okay, let me do one thing. Let me check by submitting it. If everything is right, we'll get an error message here, or else it means I have made some spelling mistake. Okay, it means I have made some spelling mistake. Let me go to the inspect. Let me go to the console, cannot read property, trim of null. Okay, at line number 10. So this, so as you might have seen, I have done a blunder here. This is not notable. I know it is not my mistake, because when I was typing this game, you might have seen this already that I made the mistake. So like this, so it was auto generated actually. So like this, let me keep it open only. Okay, oh, it is coming actually. So username cannot be blank is coming. Okay, so similar function set success for it will have only the input, which is the username. This username is actually this document get element by id, this username, and then after that const form control equal to input dot, again the parent element we are going to choose, form control dot class name equal to form control. We are only going to give this success. So let me enter and let me do submit. Yeah, it is working perfectly. Yeah, so one of the main thing is done. So now what we are going to do, we are going to only repeat it in the sense, see, if username value equal to, so what, let me do one thing, let me copy it only. So username value is there, then there is, as you might have guessed, email value is also there, and this will not be username, this will be email. We want to pass the email, and then we will give email cannot be blank, and again here, let me not forget it, I do this, let me save it. So Both of them are coming now. But there is an issue. Okay, you might have known that in most of the places there's an email validation check also. I should not be allowed to give anything like Nabendu, like name or something. I should not be. So for that I need something else also, and these things you can very easily find from Stack Overflow, because this thing generally uses regex or regular expression. So actually I will use the regular expression for this, and so let me copy it, that regular expression, and this is the regular expression for this. Let me save it. So don't ask how I got this. This is just from Stack Overflow post. And then where are we are going to have it? We are going to have it in an else if statement. Actually, let me bring this down. Else if not of is email, and this email value, when it is not, then it will give this, and set error for again. I will give the email comma like this, but this one will be email is not valid. So we can change the message also. So let me give this and add b dot z. Let me see whether it will work. So it is not working. So our email is very sophisticated actually. So even this will not work. See, this is also coming HTML5. What you know, this is HTML5 validations are also kicking in. So our browser also gives us some validations. Okay, so let me give my email. Yeah, and it is correct. So next, nothing much is remaining actually. So our password thing is remaining, just the password thing. Yeah, the password thing is remaining. And for password also I need three things. See, because I have taken the second password for a reason. So like this I will come, and then where is my password value? Yeah, here it is. Yeah, everything is very confusing where I put what. Okay, one thing, what password value, I don't want this else right now. Actually the first password will be very simple. Password value equal to this, then it will be password value, this password. Let me do password here. Password cannot be blank, so this is the one thing which will be there, password value. So let me check whether it is working or not. Yeah, it is working. So the second thing, the second password, let me do for the second one. It will also be similar, but it will be have what is our password to this. Let me copy this password to value. So password to value triple equal to this, then I will say password cannot be blank. Okay, first thing this, and but and okay, and one more thing, this is not password but password 2, because or else I'll forget it. This is also password 2, and there is another thing, else if, okay, I will have an else if also, and that else if will be password value not equal to this. See, this password, the type password was for checking that password entered is equal, so not equal to password 2 value, and our, again I want to show the error here only, and it will be passwords doesn't match. So it will be password doesn't match, or not doesn't, let me make it does not match. Okay, so first let me show you both this. I will get error, then I will give password 123, and here I will give ABC, password do not match. Now I will give 123 and this, and the password matches. So this completes our JavaScript validation. Hope you liked it. There was a lot of the validation which you had done, and you can use it in any of your project. So go ahead and use it. Thank you. PDF viewer. So with this we can view PDF in the web also. So for this project I have done a bit of initial setup, not much. I created an folder PDF viewer. It has what, index.html, say style.css and main.js, but they're all blank, and it has got two PDFs which we cannot see now, because if I open it, it will show like this here. So this sample PDF, it's a one pager PDF, and this fly.pdf, it's a multi-pager PDF, because we are going to build a PDF viewer in which we can see multi-pager also. So let us go ahead, let me close this, and let me increase the font size, and let me start. So I'm using VS Code, and it has got a very good Emmet plugin. So if I just give a shift and this not, and then I will press tab, it will give the all of the HTML document, the basic skeleton. So let me go here and let me change the name to PDF viewer JS, and then I will link my style sheet also, link styles.css, and at the end what I will do, I will include my script also. So this is how we do create a simple HTML JavaScript project. So src main dot js. Okay, so I have done this much, and there are two more things which I need to do. Okay, so one thing is, there is an inbuilt Mozilla PDF viewer, means it it doesn't give us the complete thing. It just takes our input and gives us the PDF output. So you will take the help from that. So let me paste it here. So this is the link for that. So we have to use it as a script tag, like pdf.js, and it gives us some nice functions. And the another thing which we are going to use is font awesome. So font awesome also you can find it on the internet, and there are very good links for the CDN repository you have to find out. So I'm pasting this also. So all this will be there at the end of this chapter, because they will be in there in my GitHub repository, so you can take it from there. So this is the basic setup. So what I will do now, let me write something, then I will start the server. So let me write the complete or let me do one thing, let me save this much and I will start this Go server. So what is this Go server? So this is a plugin again which I have added from here in this. It is known as live server. It's a VS Code extension, this live server. So you have to also, you can install this, and this is a very good thing, means or else what happens in HTML JavaScript project, you have to load this HTML file here, and you have to, every time you make some changes, you have to click on this refresh. So with this live server you don't have to do that. It will work as a React project. If you had worked on React, it has got a hot reloading thing, so it will do the hot reloading every time you change something, it will update here. So that is the benefit of this. And once you install this, it is very easy. You have to press go live from here, or you have to do a right click and open with live server. So I'll click it from here, so it will open for me in Chrome, Safari. I don't want, oh, I closed my browser, I closed my VS Code. Let me open it again, not an issue. So it opened again. I was going to take that Safari link, so I think VS, this is open, so let me click. So it will open at this. So yeah, it is not open, so let me again do a go live. So this time I will close the right thing, so let me close it, and yeah, so it is done. See, we have not written anything, we have just written this title, so it is showing here. So let me close it. So now let us put the HTML first, then we will move ahead, because HTML is required or else nothing will be shown here. So we'll write a div of, see, I'm not going to teach this, but this is again a shortcut of Amit VS Code. Div.topbar I will write, and then I will press on tab and it will create this for me. Then button dot btn, and it will create like this. I should have created ID also. Okay, I will create ID equal to priv page, and this button will have our I or font awesome. We had created font awesome for this only, so it will have I dot fast dot fa arrow circle like this, and I am pressing tab every time, and if page I will write. See, it got, the moment I saved it, it came here. That is the power of live server. So next thing I will do is another button here. Let me copy this, paste it, and this button will be not pre page, it will be next page, and this one will be, oh, I did it wrong, not, it is left, right is this one, next page. Yeah, now both of them are correct. And after that we will have a span dot page info page span and id, for id we give hash page num, and then we press tab, and it will be like this. This is span of this of span hash page count, and it is done. See, page of it's been shown here. And then after that, most of our code, means the all the PDF will be done through a canvas element. So let me write that canvas element after this div. So canvas hash PDF render, and it will be like this. So everything we will do through JavaScript, will bring it here only. So after that, let me head over to my main.js file, and the main.js file, see, we have our sample.pdf here. So let me open that in a URL, and const URL equal to sample.pdf. Then we will create some more variables like let pdf doc equal to null, comma, you can create by comma also. It means that everything else which I am giving, this is also a let page, so that I don't have to write let again and again. Page num equal to 1, page is rendering equal to false. So soon going to use all of them, and page num is pending equal to none. Then some more, const scale equal to 1.5, comma, canvas equal to document dot query selector hash pdf render. So what is this? This, we are selecting this pdf render, and then another comma, ctx equal to canvas dot get context, get context 2D, because we can have 2D and 3D both in canvas. So this is the 2D. Then let me do it, close the semicolon. Then there will be a function which we are going to create in a minute. So this will actually render the page, but let me have a blank thing right now, blank arrow function right now. Let render page equal to, we'll get a num variable here, and the function we are going to create inside it. Okay, so but the main thing which we are going to do is the get document. And what is this? This pdf js lib. See, this spelling is very important, pdf js lib, because this is what is coming from our pdf.js file. So this cannot be wrong. This you can't take anything else. pdf.js.lib.get document URL. So we are giving this URL, the sample.pdf, and this, then dot promise dot then so we will be receiving it back. So PDF doc, we are getting that, but this PDF doc we will be storing in this. So let me do one thing, let me do a underscore here, because what we are going to do, we are going to do PDF doc which we had declared here. We are going to do this with PDF doc, then console.log PDF doc. Let me open the console. Oh, my console, where is my console? Actually my console is to the bottom. It was hiding somewhere because I had done a separate window for it. So let me do a console, let me save it now, and if everything is right we will see it here. See, so it took this sample PDF and it returned us back this, and if I open it, yeah, I'm getting the number of pages, I'm getting this, and I'm getting all those things. It means that it is working fine. So the next thing which we are going to do is come back here. Let me close this because we don't want it right now, and then document dot query selector hash page count. Now what is this page count? This page count is here. This page count is here. Page, it will like this, page 1 of 2, page 2 of 2, like this. So how many pages? It is a total count of the page. So document query set page count dot text count equal to PDF doc dot num pages, because I should not have closed it. If we have it, yeah, we have it. So this num pages we are showing here. Now after that we'll call the render page method with the page num. Now what is the page num? Page num is initially 1. Let me save it and see page 1 of 1. This one is coming, page count, this one is coming here. So now what we are going to do, we are going to do the render page function. For the render page function, first we will do the expand it. This page is rendering, we will go and give to it as true page is rendering, which is as false. We will do page is true, page is rendering is true, then we will do the get page. Here we are again going to use this pdf.js function. Okay, so this is provided to us by it. So pdf doc we are taking that PDF doc, this one dot get page. So this is provided again by our method, that Mozilla PDF thing, PDF page, and here we'll pass the num. So this num, what is this num? This num is page num, and first time it is 1. page num dot, then and so let us call it page, and then we are setting the scale first. So set scale, we are setting it first, and that will be const view port equal to page dot get view port scale is 1.5. so this is scale we are talking about. How it will show here in this page, it means that now canvas, so we are using the canvas, as you know, canvas dot, we have to give a height, canvas dot HEIGST, height equal to viewport, which we have just defined, viewport dot height, and canvas dot width equal to viewport dot width, and then const render ctx equal to canvas context ctx comma viewport, which we have just defined. And so these are some of the basic things which we have to do with the canvas, some basic setup which we have to do with the canvas. Then after that, page dot render, see this page which we are getting here with this get page, this page dot render ctx, again a promise dot, then page is rendering, page is rendering equal to, again we will make it as false, and if page num is pending not equal to null, page num is pending is currently this page num is pending is not equal to null, then render page, again it will call this the same function, this render page. So it is a sort of recursion, page num is pending is not null, so we are passing it, and then we are again making the page num is pending equal to null, and then after that see our page has been shown, but document dot query selector, one thing is pending, hash page num. So now what we are targeting, this one we are targeting, because what will come before this. So page num dot text context text content equal to num. So this num. So let me save it, and you will get this page 1 of 1. So for one page it is showing perfectly, but as I have told earlier, our project is not for one page, it is for multiple page. So let us first change this to this is multiple page. So let me change this to multiple page. The fly dot pdf, if everything is right, yeah, the first page has been shown and it has got 9 pages. So now we have to implement the logic for this buttons and all those things is pending. So what we are going to do, we are going to create some new functions here. So let's do it. So those new functions we are going to create after this function page render. Okay, so where does this ends, it ends here. So first one will be check for pages rendering. So const q render page equal to none if page is rendering, then page num is pending equal to num, else render page num. So if page is rendering, then it will make it equal to num, or it will call this render page method. Okay, so now we will create two more functions. One is for your previous page, and the next one is for the next page. So let us create those functions. One is for show ref page const show ref page if page num is less than equal to 1, return. See, previous page means it cannot go below 1, so we are returning it in those cases, or else page num minus minus. So page num is a very important thing, which is initial in 1, page num minus minus, we're doing q render page. So this function q render page, and we are passing page num to it, and when we pass page num, which is num here, then it goes according to this. Means if it is if page is rendering is true, then it will come here. If page rendering is not true, it will come here, and then it will render the page. So save it. Then after that show next page const show next page equal to this. We are using arrow functions throughout this because this is a ES6 course. So page num is greater than equal to PDF doc, and we have one num pages which gives us the number of pages. So like this, the number of pages is 9 in this case, so we cannot go beyond that. Num pages it will return, or else page num plus plus, and then q render page num. We save it, and now one last thing which we need to do is, we don't have any event listener for this, so how it will work? So it will not work. So for that we have to you have to add event listener, because we have this buttons have, where is where the button, yeah, this button have ID of previous page and ID another one have ID of next page. So we have to do this, means button events we have to create so that it can be handled by that. So button events, again document dot query selector hash rev page dot add event listener click comma show rev page. So when you click it, this one will be called, and according it, this one will call this q-render, and q-render will call our render page, which will show the page. So this is the complete flow. And when the document will first time load, this thing will run, and which will bring the PDF, which will do everything, or else a PDF is very difficult to display, as you know, means it gives ones and zeros. So this will use that Mozilla library to show it. So let me do one thing, let me copy this only, and this will be next page, click show next page, we save it, and now if everything is okay, we'll get the next page. Once I click on this, let me select this, yeah, and it is working fine. And we cannot go beyond 1, and there we cannot go beyond 9, so it is working fine. But there is one thing which is remaining. We want to style this a bit. I know this is a ES6 JS class, but we should have everything a bit beautiful, because everything is about HTML, CSS and JavaScript, so it should be beautiful. So we'll do a little bit of style dot CSS. I am so margin of 0, so I'll quickly do that. Padding of 0. I'm resetting everything, top bar. So here I am targeting this div, this top bar div, top bar, back background, I don't know why it is showing it so down. Background is hash 333, color is hash FFF, padding is 1 rem, yeah, it's showing better, dot btn. So we're targeting the buttons now, which have a class of button, this one also and this one also. We're targeting both of them. Button background is hash ffc 600, color is hash ff, border is none, outline is none, cursor is pointer, padding is 0.7 rem to rem, yeah, and font size is 1 rem, yeah, now it is perfect. And let's give a hover also. Opacity, I will reduce the opacity. See, the opacity is reducing a bit. And then the page info is, let's give page info. So again, this page info is this span, this is span, which is wrapping these three things. So page info, margin left is 1 rem. Save it, yeah, it is bit. And our functionality, how is it working? It is working fine. So this is done, but what we are going to do, we are going to have an error also. So for that, let us first add a error class. Background is orange red, color is hash FFF, padding is 1 rem. So it will not come right now. So what we are going to do in our main.js, let us go back. See, if the error comes, we are checking for error here only, means if something is wrong and we don't get the PDF, or we can reduce the error also. So first let's add the error. So every promise can have a promise have a done. If it is done successfully, then will work. If it is not done successfully, then catch will run. So let us do a catch also. Dot catch error. Now first we will display the error. So we will create a div on the fly, const div equal to document dot create element. As you know, we can create a div or any HTML element through JavaScript like this. Div dot class name equal to error. So we are giving the class name, this class name which we have just created, div dot class name. We are giving it here. Div dot class name is error. Div dot append child document dot create text node or dot message. So this will be the one which we will get. Then document dot query selector body, selecting the body dot insert before div comma canvas. So we are giving the inserting place also, and we want to remove the top bar. This top bar should be removed if some error is there. So document dot query selector dot top bar dot style dot display equal to none. And so now nothing will happen because it is not even reaching in the catch. So how to give an error? To give an error, let us do it here only, means the fly, let it be fly 1, because there is nothing like fly 1 here. So it will search for it, it will not get it, and it will reach our catch. So if I now save it, see, it is showing me the error. So showing the error, but there is something which I have done wrong. This should also have got removed. Let me come back. Document dot query selector dot top bar. What I have given here, not like this. I think it automatically took style. Document dot query selector dot top bar dot style dot display equal to none. So let me save it now. See, now it is on. So now if it is not there, it will show it like this. So this completes our project. So there is a mini task for you. See, I have to manually enter this thing. So in HTML there is a very good element known as, means, by which you can upload file. So you can add a functionality like that, that upload button which comes in Windows also. It is very easy to implement it as HTML5. You can click on that and upload a PDF. If you want to do, you can do some checking also to check whether it is a PDF or not. You can get the code from the internet easily, or you create it yourself, and once you click on it, the browser should open, from which you can choose the PDF, and then this should be displayed. So that is a small task which you can do, and you can you will get the GitHub repo for this. So this completes our first project. See you soon in the next project. Hello friends, welcome to a new project in which we will build a simple web app that searches a JSON file, and it will contain details of the Indian states. So it uses the fetch API, async await, regex, and a higher order array method. So we will learn all of them. So the JSON can be found here in my GitHub. I will paste it in the video link. So this, I only have created it by referring Wikipedia. So it contains all of the Indian states. So we'll use that, and we are going to use a bootstrap framework, means it's like a theme, this cyborg theme which we are going to use. So with using this bootstrap.com, we can get these cool themes by which we can quickly create our project. We just have to download it like this. So we can download anything, like I have downloaded this, and then we can use it in our project. So it's okay. Why it is showing it like this? Okay, okay with the mobile view actually. Yeah, it is okay now. So let us go ahead and create our project. So for that, 𝐂𝐞𝐫𝐿, I am in my terminal. You can do it through anywhere, means directly you can create a folder also like this. So Indian state search I will do, then I'll cd into it, and then I will create 4 files. So I can create files through touch. So just empty files, index.html, tiles.css, main.js, and I want another file. It is states.json. Let me create them. Then I will start my code, Visual Studio Code. So all these things you can do for not from the terminal, just from Windows also. If you're using a Windows, so they're just easy. Just create a folder, then create these files, and then open it with Visual Studio Code. So let me minimize it because we don't need it anymore. I don't want this big. Let me use my split. Yeah, so it is like this. Let me increase my size of this so that you can view it well. And in my first let me paste this state data which I have just downloaded it. So no, I have not downloaded it. It is here. So I can copy paste it. I'm not getting the raw here. It's okay, not an issue. So I'll copy paste this, and style.css, it will have that bootstrap thing which we had downloaded. So in style.css I'll paste it, and see it got paste, and all this is a minified version, so I have saved it. Let me close it. We don't need it anymore. But we should know what is that. This is an array, and this I've got objects containing all Indian states name, abbreviation, their capitals, latitude and longitude. So this abbreviation is the short form of the state also, and the vehicle number also. In India, every state have a different vehicle number. So this is the vehicle number also for that states, and all the data are accurate as of today because some things keep on changing. So this is the latest data. So after that, what we are going to do, let us go to our index.html, and then just as usual I will do this not and then press on tab, so it will open this. Let me close it now, and now this document I can give Indian states capitals, and then the link of styles.css, and I will have another thing, font awesome, also included in this project, so that you can get from any CDN, this font awesome link, and I'm using 5.14.0. you can use anything else also, but it should be more than 5, so that is generally preferred because a bit of syntax are different. So beside this, so let's go ahead and create. Okay, one more thing, let me start my live server. So as you know, I use live server in most of my projects. So live server, yeah, so this is nothing is there in the body, but it is black. This means my goods watch is running perfectly. So after that, let's go here and div dot container dot empty5. I'm using bootstrap classes here, and this is the shortcut, so it will create two classes of, oh, the spelling is wrong, container and empty5. So I'm again using the shortcut of emit, div dot class name dot, and if there are two class names, then again I will give dot and press tab. Then div dot row I will give, and then div dot call and the 6, and I want two classes, so m auto, so like this. Then I want a s3 dot text center dot mb3, and we have included this font awesome. For one thing, we just wanted one icon from font awesome, so that will be I dot fast dot fa laptop code. You can use anything, any font awesome here, or if you don't want font awesome, don't use anything, use your own icon or don't use it. So Indian states lookup, we save it. Yeah, it is coming, it's cutting a bit. Let me do like this. Yeah, now it is okay. So now what we are going to do after this h3, we will have if dot form group. We're giving form group because we're going to have an input tag inside it. Input dot form control dot form control lg. Yeah, I want like this. Let me have an id also, id equal to search. So these are bootstrap classes, this both of them are required for that. Let me have some more thing like placeholder equal to enter state name or vehicle code dot. Let me save it, and I got my input box, and then after that all of the logic, all the states, see what we are going to do is search for a state and its detail will be shown here, found at JSON. So what we are going to do, div, we will have just a div here, and this div will render everything, and for it to render everything we need JavaScript. So this ends here. So before the body end, let us have this script src main dot js. So let me save it, and main dot js we can open now, and now let do some get element by id, search equal to document dot get element by id, and what id, search. So what is this search? Search is this input box. So search, then const match list equal to document dot get element by id, match list. So this match list, this match list we are getting this one. So get element by id, we are getting this match list, and then we are going to have a function. First let us have a event listener, add event listener. This search, we are adding an event listener to it, and we are adding the event listener where when the user inputs something to it, then what it will do. So we are using arrow function, and it will do a search states search dot value. So search dot value, whatever is the value entered here, it will go. So now let us create the search state const search states. We are again using arrow functions, and we are going to use async also, async search text, because we are going to use await inside. So we are making async search text, then const res equal to await fetch states dot json. So we are using the await here to get the fetch. So instead of getting it from here, you can get from outside also. So the concept will be same. If there is API call, you will do the API call. So we have the states here, JSON is here. So it can be outside also, not an issue. Then after that, const states equal to await res dot json. Let's see what it is coming. Console.log states, save it. Let me inspect, open my console, and I just have to type something here, so it will come. Let me type m. So m I am typing, all 36 are coming. So filter is right now we have not implemented, so all of my data is coming when I am typing something. So let's move ahead, and now what we will do, we will add the logic for the filters, because we don't want everything to come. When we type m, only the states which starts with m should come, not all the 36 things. So this 36 things contains all the states and the union territory of India. So let us go ahead, and I don't want this right now. So let matches equal to states. We are using the filter. If we want to, we don't want everything and we want to filter, then we can use a filter. So this states dot filter state, and we are going to use the regex here, const regex, anything you can take, new reg expression, and what it is starting with. So this is a very simple regular expression, which means that it should start with this search text. Search text is what, which we are getting from here, search value, whatever we type here. Like m is the search text right now. So where it starts with the search text, comma, GI, global and ignore case. G means global, I means ignore case. Then it should return state dot name dot match, not matches, match, states dot name dot match, because see, this is the name. So states dot name dot match we are doing, and reg x. So regex we are passing, and we are passing using the match. Again, one thing which is available with JavaScript, this match function, to match it. So or state dot abbr. So we are iterating to all the states and checking this abbr. This abbr I told, which is the vehicle number or the short form of the state, abbr dot match reg x, regex. So let me do console.log matches. So let me save it. And now again let me do a m. GI is not defined. Oh, I made a small mistake. This is this, like this. Let me save it. Now again let me enter m. Only 5 states are coming. See, whichever states with Maharashtra and this 5 state which starts with M, or the ABR starts with M, they are only coming. But there is a issue in that, in this. See, if I delete it, it gives me the 36 states back. So when there is nothing, I should not get the 36 states back. So for that, if search text dot length triple equal to 0, then this matches will be equal to an empty array. Save it. And 5 states, remove it, nothing, only this empty one is it is coming. So it is working fine. So now we will pass this output to another function, so where through which we are going to show. So let me pass this matches instead of console.log. Let me remove it, and output HTML I will write, and then here const output HTML equal to matches if matches dot length is greater than 0. See, we have to consider this case also. So matches dot length is greater than 0, then const HTML equal to matches dot map. Well, looping through it, match, we can give any name here. So we are going to use backticks, this ES6 string format, and then we have to type some code, div code. So we are going to output the HTML from here itself. So let us type it, div class equal to card body mb1 div h4 h4. Let's stop it. Inside this it doesn't work, so we have to type everything manually. So again, match dot, we are giving the name first, and then match dot abbr. Then inside the h4 we will have another span not a pan, span class equal to text primary, close it, span, and then it will be match dot capital span. Yeah, everything is right. Yeah, everything is right. And then after that, small tag, we will have a small tag. It will contain our lat match dot lat long dot long small tag will end, and then after that we will join it. Let me have a console also to check and see what it is coming. Console dot log html, if everything is right. So let me go here again, and yeah, see, it is coming right. See, let me do one more thing. ah, see this Maharashtra, this is coming, so this is coming perfectly. So what we need to do, we need to just use this match list, which is our this div which is here. Let me close it now, which is here, and we have to update it. So it is very easy to update it. What we are going to do, let me remove it, and match list dot inner html equal to html. Let me do this, and if everything is right, our thing will work, and it's not working. So there is a small error from my side in the index.html. Because of it, it was not working. See, we have done document.get element by id match list, but what we had given here we have given it as a class. So it is not a class, it's a id. Let me save it. Now let me see whether it is working. So let me start yeah, it is working. Maharashtra, it is working, but let me remove it. See, this is the issue right now. So again, this issue is coming because this, so when the length is 0, then also it is keeping it whatever the search was there initially. So what we have to do, when the length is 0, then the match list dot inner html equal to this empty string. Let me save it, and again we'll go here, image, and see nothing is there. So this completes our project. See you in the next project. Thank you.